Hi everyone, this is your host, Texas Lone Wolf Mig Howell, your source for Red Pill Truth. Today we are going to discuss a controversial topic. Okay, when when a man and woman gets married, it's supposed to be a match made in heaven. Of course, when time marches on, the woman gets bored. When the man's out there trying to work and bring in money so they have food, electricity, the necessities in the household, and you name it, all the bills gonna come due. Okay, so anyways, um, it's really saddening that anyways, um, anyways, it's really this girl right here is really not attractive at all. I mean, she had everything that she ever could want, but threw it away for a soulmate. Soulmate is nothing but a myth fixated on lies. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the article that I'm reporting from. Okay, you ready? Now, I don't know what her real name is, but the article goes by a name, you know, and she goes by some kind of a name in here, but I'm not. I mean, I don't know who she is or stuff. A woman went viral online revealing that she ended her marriage of 14 years for a man she met in a bar and giving an update about her new relationship. So, Amanda's a life coach said she felt electric chemistry with a new guy, so she ended her marriage to sort him out. So, anyways, so we're going to take a look. We're going to take a good look at this. Then when Amanda finally approached the man she thought she could build a happy future with, she was shocked that he rejected her advances, leaving her single. Now she's spoken that decision on a podcast, said she doesn't regret a thing even though her life's completely changed. Speaking to Mia Friedman with No Filter podcast. So Amanda explained at a whirlwind romance when she worked up a trip with her husband while trying to reconnect with him. So the pair met Jason, chatted with him over dinner, and he offered both of them a drink later on. So, anyways, it happened to be my favorite rose during the course of the evening. We just stayed talking, depth of connection she did not felt before. So it was an emotional connection, so to speak. So, anyways, the next day, Amanda approached Jason to discuss her feelings for him. Yeah, she was developing feelings for the guy. Guess what? The guy kicked her out of his life. Went on. They shared a quick kiss together. And she opened the conversation. I felt strange, very connected to you last night. He said he felt the same way. He's actually there just trying to keep her from flipping her mess. He was there in no moment. He felt a connection like I did. He felt a kiss like I did. Decided to say no and move forward with his life without looking back. Basically, he dumped her, so to speak. See? Previously, he spoke to Sydney Morning Herald, recalled how the energy become charged. She knew this more like a lust or physical attraction. Listen, lust will die and reality will set in. You see? We enjoy a body hug and embrace when I whisper, this isn't over, I need to see you again. And he goes, yes, that's all that she needs to hear. You never felt like this before. I know without hesitation, without question, without doubt. The energy, souls connecting. It wouldn't know souls connecting. Then Jason rejected her, went back to him, dumping her. Then she went back to him after dumping her husband. Now she's written a new memoir about it, titled When Soulmate Says No. So, and title of the book had people gobsmacked. They realized she left her husband only to be rejected by a supposed soulmate. Thousands of people shared their thoughts, with some saying they had no sympathies for her, so to speak. So, according to New York Post, they go to say it takes two souls to tangle. The mom of two has been mocked on social media, all right, revealing she left her longtime husband for a man she believed to be her soulmate, only for him to promptly reject her. You know what? The mom of two probably going to be butting heads with the two kids. Mommy, why'd you leave daddy for some dimwit loser, so to speak? Kids will do that. They will turn on their mom and just express frustration. So, a man has been described by a critic as a self-destructive sociopath, writing about emotional saga in her new book, When Soulmate Says No. And many people are going to say this, all right? The excerpt from Tone, a publisher Sydney Morning Herald, sparked ridicule from readers who claimed the rejection was karma for the fact she'd blown up her own marriage. She ruined her life for nothing. One of the biggest losses we ever seen. One reader quit with glee. So, in the extract, she, you know, and she ain't forgotten about Jason. Jason don't even want her. Listen, there are women out there that will leave their husbands for a new man to only get emotional charged energy, so to speak. All right, and what's even interesting is they'll destroy their own marriage to try to go seek that fun. Come to find out, once they're past their own age of prime, prime age, or age of prime, and they're heading to their decline, nobody ain't going to even look their way. See what I'm saying on this? So Ashley did not, or Amanda did not explain circumstances when she previously met Jason. She felt immediately attraction and soon struck up a conversation with him. But that guy's actually not interested. He already knew that she was a mother of two. All right? And, anyways, over the course of the evening, my attraction to Jason developed. I became aware of his every breath. I constantly mirrored his pace. I caught myself embarrassingly looking at his chest through his slim-fitted white evening shirt. Yes, he had a fit, tone, attractive body, but it was his chest I was drawn to. Really? And Anyways, so Amanda said that the group left the restaurant late in the evening. Her sense was on high alert. It was abundantly clear the energy became somehow charged. It was a lust that was triggered right there. So the pair ended with the evening with a hug. So Amanda whispered in Jason's ear, "This isn't over. I need to see you again." So he continued to coo over intoxicating experience. I knew in my heart and my soul, every fabric of my being, that was profound change. So if she would get with Jason, Jason already knew. He already knew that if she get with him, she's going to dump him for someone else. He was a self-destructive sociopath, according to the other readers. All right. And anyways, the connectedness I experienced with Jason is a level impossible to describe. Impossible to describe. I knew for certain that one encounter, most likely placed under most unusual circumstances, it dramatically altered my life. Listen, Amanda, if you're watching my video, your feelings for Jason will definitely change as you age, okay? I mean, you threw your husband of 14 years away just for this guy right here. And, you ended, less than a month later, Amanda ended a 14-year marriage with her husband, despite having no further communication with Jason since the night of the dinner party. So you threw away your husband, and then Jason threw away you. Amanda, maybe you need to go seek individual counseling. Now you destroyed the 14-year marriage. You destroyed your family all over a lust over some dude that you just met out of somewhere else. I mean, this fiasco. You know what? With the internet picking up everything and publishing articles about this, and the whole world's actually looked at the article, read it, actually seen what kind of person you really are. And you're really not that. And now, and right here, works as a life coach. You're trying to coach other people, but you haven't reconciled with your ex-husband. And you're on Instagram. The woman who's always been so careful, so planned, so organized, so clear about her path life would take, just made the most dramatic decision of her life, one affecting the dearest to her family. Oh, wow. So you just turned into a so-called life coach. Who's going to come to you for advice, really? No, I mean, think about this. Who's going to come to a woman who blew up her marriage over some fling and gotten too charged for another dude to be rejected? And not only that, she's from, and also, she even did not she got rejected by Jason. She ghosted her husband after one night, afraid of dating someone with no object, permanent no, one theorized. Later, your kids will read this one day, will know you blew up the family because you got too hot on Shiraz. Another snipe telling she should not have published such a shameless account. I mean, then then you go to say you ain't reconciled with your ex-husband. You know what? I don't think you need to reconcile. I don't have to read any comments because just about everybody is going to call you a cheater and self-destructive homewrecker. I mean, she didn't ruin her life for nothing, one defendant wrote. She left a marriage that most likely needed to end. Otherwise, she wouldn't be swayed by another. It looked like she's happy making the best situation. Her ex-husband is probably happier. Sounds like a win. Now she works as a life coach. It does not even okay. She has not even reconciled with her ex-husband. Sounds like you, Amanda, needs to be. You need to go seek individual counseling. To be honest, I mean, you threw away a marriage over a fling. You threw away a marriage. All right. The grass isn't always going to be greener. You need to be tending to your own grass to make it green just like the other one is, okay? And listen, when people say their I do's, the marriages need work. The marriages need work. All of them. There are going to be some good days. There are going to be some bad days. And with this en route of feminism, many people just sit there, they swallow this poison pill of feminism. And actually, feminism actually freed men from these entitled alt genders out there. And remember, one other thing I got to say, you throw away your marriage because you're not happy. You threw away your marriage because you wanted that other guy to be in bed with you. He already knew what you was about when you threw your first husband away. He said, you know what? She's going to throw her husband of 14 years away and get with me. Then when she finds somebody else, she's going to throw me away. So he knew what was up. You already knew what was up. And to the women out there that actually been married long term and you've been married for a long time, this story does not apply to you. Because you know what it takes to keep a family. You know what it takes to stay married long term with your husband. He's the only one you're going to be with. You already know. But there's women out there that will throw away a good marriage thinking they are going to win get a new partner. And come to find out, the honeymoon phase, aka the butterfly phase, will come to an end. The realization will set in. They will set in. So I hope you enjoyed listening to this message. And remember, seek individual counseling for yourself before you make such dramatic decision in life. That one that you will likely regret. Anyways, thank you for listening and peace out.